promising opportunity to press attack.
Svara would have us massacre them in slumber. The people of this land will not find rest, for fear of our blades at the throat shall instill nightmares upon their children.
Why now would he choose offense? Their armies have returned and will replenish militant outposts upon once weakened region. Would it not have been wise to advance aforetime?
It is you who chooses to direct useless questions upon ears which have no authority in this matter. To fathom the extent of Svarag's plans will only inflict vexation upon one's mind.
I hold fear only in thought of eventual sacrifice. Tonight our purpose is elementary. What of the day his schemes insist us upon impossible course?
On that day, you are permitted to speak, urgent mind. Tell the men to rest. They shall have their fill of human flesh this night.
Hello, brother. Your absence was rather scrutinized by Father.
And your presence received but endless deliberation.
I am not of discomfort in the presence of Argus. Your distaste for the man, I find it rather unwarranted.
You train with such ferocity, one might conceive your aspiration lingers to that of the mighty Argus.
Where does the fault lie? Does he not set great example for all men?
And what of Father's example?
Father is of advancing age. His passion for this kingdom wanes.
Care what you say, brother. This castle has many ears.
My words are not unbefitting. I will not subside in fear as only the truth escapes my lips.
You walk the line of mockery and candor.
Will I be seeing you at the feast tonight?
What purpose would appearance hold when most honored guest will not be present?
What has happened?
Father granted Argus leave in wake of most troublesome tidings. He searches for blood to quench that which was spilt of his brother.
As I feared he would.
'Tis a noble errand, though I had hoped his sense would deem it wiser his stay upon our castle would prove vastly beneficial to Eteron.
Come now, brother. Would not such news atop mind invoke similar indignation?
I shall not grant you satisfaction to shroud guilt beneath natural thought.
Is it implied natural thought lacks ravenous temperament?
Common reasoning holds only most vested attentiveness to that of the kingdom. Could there be found amiss conjecture in such logic? How do you measure the reasoning of a true king?
I perceive a king bereft of passion most dangerous.
Why?
Then he is bored. Bored men of power tend to find amusement irregularly. He lacks passion for his people, for their children, and subsequent indubitable obstacles bred of his inadequacy.
You find me deprived of fervent spirit?
My words were without direct placement.
Then I am privy to insinuation.
Let us not argue of this, brother.
You have not the stomach to mock me with fortitude?
Kodax, why is it you assume the worst in me? I simply have not the heart to do so.
Oh, the games you play! There is no incentive in these ventures, for you immerse yourself in father's favoritism. What excruciating effort it must have been to ensure you be the first to greet Argus upon his arrival. As if you compete with father himself, not me! Yet he sees the best only in you, oh brave Taranis.
Of all bestowed attributes, your imagination stands most likely to cause envy.
You fool only yourself, brother.
Ah, you figure me a buffoon. Let us manifest comparative excellence. If I best you in a game of wits, there is no doubt I have amassed the greater gift of enlightenment. Should I best you in battle, I am the greater warrior. Shall we have a proper contest?
You know me well enough. I would not decline.
Then let us begin.
The increasing need for my graves has taxed these once honored lands. Criminals run rampant, taking advantage of a city devoid of soldiers. May they tremble in thought of your restitution.
By my hand, you must assume it has not been ended. I take leave this night. Look to your king and his young masters for resolution.
Rumor suggests otherwise.
I am aware the king may imply my presence lingers not far from the keep. Such a false pretense may achieve what you hope, Linos, distinguished mortician.
When will you return, my liege?
I shall be removed for some time. My tasks are rather difficult.
The burdens you possess. I cannot imagine the encumbrance you must endure at this moment.
Tell me of his body's preparation.
Ordered by the Queen, the seer himself held responsibility for his cleaning. A ceremony was held before the flesh could spoil. Barons of the Northern Hills paid sincere tribute. He was loved by all.
He would yet draw breath if that were true.
Forgive me.